Think you know how to survive in the wild? Think again. Some survival advice is flat out dangerous. We're diving deep into the wild, separating fact from fiction, and busting the top 10 deadly myths that could cost you your life. We're talking about those common sense tips that could actually be your downfall. So, strap in, get ready for some eye-openers, and welcome to Spy Secrets Exposed. Let's go! Myth number 10. Drinking cactus water. You've seen it in movies, lost in the desert, desperate for water, and boom, someone slices open a cactus for that life-saving drink. But let me tell you, that's Hollywood messing with your mind. The reality is far from what you see on the big screen. Here's the reality. Most cactus water is toxic. Yes, you heard that right. It's not the miracle solution you might think it is. It's full of alkaloids that'll do more harm than good. These chemicals are nature's way of protecting the cactus, but they can be a nightmare for humans. We're talking nausea, vomiting, even worse, dehydration, hallucinations, making bad decisions. Imagine being in a survival situation and making it worse by drinking something toxic. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Bear, what about those survival shows? They make it look so easy, right? Listen, some cacti, very specific types, have drinkable water. But these are rare and not easy to identify. But unless you're a botanist with years of experience, you won't know the difference. Even experts can sometimes struggle to identify the safe ones. So, here's the deal. Avoid cactus juice unless you absolutely 100% know what you're doing. Don't risk it. Your best bet is to carry enough water and know your survival basics. Stay safe out there. Next up, following birds to find water. On the surface, it makes sense. Birds need water, right? But hold on, this isn't a Disney movie. While some birds do hang around water sources, others, especially those desert-dwelling tough guys, can travel miles without needing a sip. Instead of playing birdwatcher, keep your eyes peeled for the telltale signs of water. Look for lush, green vegetation, a sure sign of moisture. Don't rely on feathered friends to lead you to safety. This one's risky and could cost you your life. Playing dead when a bear attacks. It's a common myth that playing dead is a universal solution, but the reality is far more complex and dangerous. With grizzlies, those massive, hump-shouldered beasts, playing dead can sometimes work. These bears are more likely to lose interest if they think you're no longer a threat. Curling up, protecting your vital organs, it might just convince a grizzly you're not a threat. Cover your neck and remain as still as possible, hoping the bear will move on. But, and this is a big but, if it's a black bear charging at you, playing dead is the last thing you want to do. Black bears are more curious and might see you as an easy target. Black bears are opportunistic eaters. They are always on the lookout for their next meal, and playing dead could make you seem like an easy snack. You need to make yourself big, yell, throw rocks, show that bear you're not an easy meal. Make loud noises, wave your arms, and do whatever it takes to appear intimidating. Assess the situation, know your bear types, and react accordingly. Understanding the behavior and characteristics of different bears can be the difference between life and death. Your life depends on it. Being prepared and knowing how to react in a bear encounter is crucial for your survival in the wild. Here's a classic you've probably heard 1,000 times. Moss grows on the north side of trees. Sounds like a foolproof compass, right? Wrong. While it's true moss prefers shade, it doesn't mean every mossy side is pointing north. Moss grows on the side that's most shaded and moist, which changes depending on the environment. Instead of playing moss detective, learn proper navigation skills. A compass, a map, knowing how to read the sun and stars, these are your real survival tools. Don't let a little green fuzz lead you astray. Hollywood loves this one sucking venom out of a snake bite. It's dramatic, it's intense, but it's also completely useless and potentially dangerous. Sucking venom doesn't remove it from the bloodstream. In fact, it can actually make things worse by spreading the venom through your mouth and saliva. You get bit by a venomous snake, time is of the essence. Immobilize the affected area, keep it below heart level, and get medical help as soon as possible. Don't waste precious time trying to be a hero. You're starving, desperate, and you stumble across a source of meat. It's tempting to think, raw meat, it'll do. But hold your horses. Eating raw meat in a survival situation can do more harm than good. Uncooked meat can be riddled with harmful bacteria and parasites that can wreck your system. These nasty little critters can cause severe food poisoning, diarrhea, dehydration, and weaken you when you need your strength the most. Take the time to build a fire, even a small one. Cook that meat thoroughly. It'll be safer, more digestible, and give you the energy you need to keep going. Rubbing snow on frostbite? This myth needs to disappear faster than a snowball in a heat wave. It sounds logical, right? Cold for cold? Wrong. Frostbite happens when your skin tissue freezes, and rubbing snow on it only makes things worse. It causes further damage to the delicate tissues, like rubbing sandpaper on a burn. The key to treating frostbite is gentle rewarming. Get to a warm, sheltered location. Remove any wet clothing and use warm, not hot, water or body heat to thaw the affected area slowly. Never, ever rub snow on frostbite. You've found a water source in the wild. Great, you boil it thinking you're good to go. But hold on, boiling water, while essential, isn't always a foolproof solution. Boiling kills most harmful bacteria and viruses, that's true, but it doesn't remove everything. Invest in a portable water filter or purifier. They remove a wider range of contaminants, giving you that extra peace of mind. Let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the bladder in the backpack. Drinking your own urine is a survival myth that just won't die. Urine is waste. Drinking it, even in a desperate situation, is incredibly counterproductive. Your body is already dehydrated, trying to conserve every drop of precious water. Drinking urine just puts those toxins back into your system, stressing your kidneys and making dehydration worse. It's not a sustainable hydration strategy. Here's the #1 myth on our list: relying solely on fire to keep animals away. Fire is a powerful tool in the wild. It provides warmth, light, comfort. But it's not an impenetrable force field against every creature out there. Use fire strategically. Build it in a safe, open area away from flammable materials. Awareness, proper food storage, and knowing how to react to animal encounters are your best bets for staying safe in the wild. So there you have it. 10 deadly survival myths debunked. These myths can be dangerous if followed blindly, and it's crucial to know the truth. From avoiding dangerous animals to finding water and treating injuries, knowing the right moves could save your life. Each situation demands specific knowledge and skills that can make the difference between life and death. Remember, survival isn't about following rumors. It's about learning the facts. Equip yourself with accurate information and practical skills to handle any challenge you might face in the wild. Out there in the wild, knowledge is your ultimate weapon, your lifeline. It empowers you to make informed decisions and take effective actions when it matters most. Do your research, learn from credible sources, and be prepared for anything Mother Nature throws your way. Preparation is key, and the more you know, the better equipped you'll be to handle unexpected situations. Which survival myth surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below and share this video with someone who needs to see it. Your feedback helps us debunk more myths and spread valuable knowledge. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep learning, stay prepared, and never underestimate the power of knowledge in survival situations.